He's fine there. The Get can stay there too, I think. Let's move the Ick up. 1, 2, 3, 4. It might be funny. I actually think I am going to do this. I have quite a bit of energy still, because my team doesn't really use too much. I'm going to use my Ick Beam Tentacle, which has a range of 6 on my GMD 100, which you can see here. Because 1, 2, 3, I'm only 5 spots away. So I'm going to pay 3. 1, 2.
Roll some dice.
And roll some dice.
What are you looking for with your dice?
I'm looking for 2s and above.
Oh, man.
Let's roll them. And I got a 1. However, oh no, Ica moved. So I'm sad because I can't do anything about it. So my evil plot to preemptively punch Etwal has failed. But my robots are good, so I'm gonna go back to Greece and reduce. Preemptively shoot, I guess. The moon doesn't really punch, he headbutts. The headbutt count as a punch?
I don't think so. I wouldn't say that if someone headbutt me, they had punched me.
They punch you with their face?
I would say that they headbutt me, though.
They headbutt you?
I think that's a distinct form of aggression.
Yeah. Here comes the XL. Doing, flying. Where's it gonna fly to? Moved up 3 spaces.
Thank you, Sarah.
For what?
Hey, for following up with the great explanation.
I'm gonna move.
Oh, you're welcome.
I moved 3 spaces. He moved 3 spaces.
I'm training to be a shoutcaster. I don't know. I think I'm pretty good.
You can't be a shoutcaster when I'm also shoutcasting.
But you're not shoutcasting.
Wait, no, dude, you're John Madden.
No,
You're John Madden.
You're streaming and explaining your play. She's
Yes,
shoutcasting.
exactly.
They're completely
It's
different.
very
I
different.
moved 3 spaces. He moved 3 spaces.
He closed the
It's like
gap
watching an episode
and
of
hid
Inuyasha.
behind the
I'm gonna use my wind scar.
wind scar.
He's using his wind scar.
You didn't move your energy token up
Yeah.
from 0.
If you want to,
I
that's something
judge.
you can totally do that.
I don't know how much energy you make. I wasn't paying attention.
Oh, well, I go for
3,
15 at the
8,
start.
alright, 15. Why am I moving your energy? You should move your own
Because
energy.
I'm moving my robots.
But I can't, well, you don't move my energy when I move my
We
robot.
can start that right now.
Start that right
This
now?
seems like a terrible
I don't think that's what's gonna happen.
I think that you should
I'm
just
also,
control
like,
your own energy.
Not paying attention to what you're moving your guy
I moved
energy
3
wise.
I'm down 12. Thanks, Sarah.
How do we lay out our cards for Tabletop Simulator?
How do we lay out our
That's
cards?
a
for
good
Simulator
question.
Is that from Epsilon?
Like,
Yeah.
is there a certain layout you need? No, there's not really a specific layout that's required. We tend to find that having the base 5 guys out in front next to the energy tracker is like a very
See
visible
Here.
way of doing it. It makes it so that there's some real cohesion from a visual perspective. It's easy to see what your opponent has and what you have. And then we've got the combines on the other side of the energy trackers, again, so that they're readily available.
Yep.
And then the 2 guys off to the side are the other options for the level 1s. That is probably the most optional thing out of all of it, because those last 2 guys are over to the side, in this case because we have a limited number, but you could put them in bags, you could put them anywhere.
Yeah.
Oh, for importing the files into Tabletop Simulator. Oh, my bad. So, in order to do that, it's actually pretty straightforward. You can actually just create the individual card objects and then pick what image you're loading for each one. So as long as your image file is the right dimensions for the cards that you're creating, you can create one card, load an image onto it, and then duplicate that card and change the image on each individual card you create.
Alright. So I have, I forgot again, 18 energy and get 18. Yeah,
Can add up
18.
the things.
I can add up things. I did add up the things.
18 energy.
Alright, so I'm gonna have the AB punch some guys. Because here's the Excel 100 here. I have my AB 100. Maybe I won't do that because I forget that Etwal has evade, which makes it a lot harder to punch guys. Because instead of looking for a 2, I'm looking for a 3.
Yeah.
That's a little harder, so I think instead...
What's the difference?
Okay.
Well, 3 is higher.
Like the
than 2.
percentage? I don't know the percentage.
16%.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm gonna shoot guys
Roughly.
instead. Well, knowing how I roll sometimes, I don't have the best
luck.
the best luck.
Well, it's at Hammer, so it's actually it drops much more significantly.
Well,
So
So
I'm
it goes
gonna.
from 3-2 up, and it goes to a 3-3 up.
Yeah.
It goes from like a 70% hit to like not 70.
yeah.
More like a
Some
20%.
high
No,
level
well,
math.
no, it goes from approximately a 60% to hit to like a 35.
I'm gonna shoot instead. So I move my ab one spot so I can see the XL 100. I'm
It's got a
gonna
better chance.
do the other thing.
30%.
That guy.
It goes from
Oh, feel free, do whatever you want.
I'm
It's
shooting
fine.
the XL.
Yeah.
That's my plan.
All right.
And then you can,
Go
I
for
guess, combine with him maybe. But
No, I was just saying. I think I want to say that it's the high forward chance.
so I'm
What's
looking
the gun
for
hit on?
Sixes?
5s, but I need 6s because of aid 1. So
So you have two individual 16% chances to hit, which is probably slightly worse than
Oh, man.
one 30% chance to hit.
Talking about the high level math here.
I'm gonna roll anyways.
Shoot,
Here I
Sarah.
go. Ah,
Misses.
I miss.
Good. Good.
So sad.
Rip.
Rip indeed.
Flippin' pepperoni.
So what I move my GMD, the ICA, and then just try to punch Etwal into the terrain because it's funny.
I guess we could do that.
That's kind of funny, except then I run into the same problem with the 3-2
fight.
up is a 3-3
I
up.
swear I will fight you.
But I don't know. Maybe that's funny. I'm a little worried about the SSM hanging out. Maybe I should just combine into
So it's a
Less likely to get murdered.
so it's less likely to get murdered. Yeah.
'Cause I will murder.
Because
that
I think
next
that's
turn.
probably what's gonna happen.
Oh yeah.
so it is actually
Ah, just doing
it is
math.
a slightly high. If I did my math right, which I hope I did, it is a slightly higher chance to hit with the abs ranged attack against evade 1 than with his melee by about 6%.
Ooh.
So dice math.
I
Right now.
think. Let me take a look-see at the Excel here. Yeah, I'm gonna combine my SSM because I think he's gonna die next turn if I do not to do so, and I don't really want him to die. I kind of like him, so let's move him one spot next to my get. I'll pay 1. If I want to combine, which I do, I have to pay the energy output of the dude I'm combining into, which is 6 for the SSM 3000. So let's do 1, 4, 5, 6. Going to my guys, because that's the only way to combine some dudes. The effective way to combine some dudes is what I'll say.
It's the intimidating way in tabletop.
It
Simulator.
is. It
that
is.
way, when your opponent is looking at the board from a different angle, it will be threatened.
Spoopy. Oops, alright. I guess that card's
the
going to my
great height.
hands, but I don't want that. Alright, let me just stack up some guys real quick. Bam. And then, when you combine, there's always some sort of payoff. The SSM 3000, I can use its gravity burst field for free, but I don't really want to do that because there's no one around to do that on, and it's optional, so.
You can do it and have it affect nothing.
I mean, I could.
It doesn't
But-
cost him.
It doesn't.
Free.
It is free, which is pretty cool.
Cool.
Let's try to shoot. Do I want to make? The Excel stronger. That's not a smart thing. So with my remaining energy, I'm gonna pay 3. I'm gonna target my GMD with the ICA 100 to try to ICA tentacle it again. I succeed this time, so I can move the GMD spots. So we're gonna do 1, 2, 3, like that. And then I'm going to shoot the XL 100 with my GMD's 70mm Sky Thresher. 70mm. Wow, stumble on words a little bit there. So here's 3 for the ICA's attack. 3, not 2. There we go. Okay, 1 more for my Sky Thresher. I'm looking for a 6 because of the Excel's evade 1. So I shall roll my die. And I got a 4. But because Gamound, the GMG, didn't move under his own power, he gets that instant reroll. So I'll pay an energy to reroll again. And I didn't get it. So the XL is fine, unfortunately for me.
I'm going to.
So with that, I think I'm gonna pass turn, so all my guys have either moved or attacked.
Did you leave your two guys standing to each other?
I
Good,
did.
Because I have a machine gun that
Hit one of them.
I can hit both of them.
Oh, that's
Oh,
fine.
the
They're
E-Jets
bulky.
machine guns, right?
It's alright.
Yeah, baby. My E-Jets. Go hover over my E-Jet for me.
Sure.
Go off those 6 stats.
Yeah.
Sarah, hover over my E-Jet.
No.
My E-Jet has 4 range, I believe. Yes, 4
Yep.
range and 1 splash.
Mm-hmm.
It is the only E-type in the game, except for all the other ones that have splash damage.
It's
But-
the only one with the splash damage that on a multi-hit, non-missile-based attack.
Yes, this is a machine gun spray. And
Yes.
It's not a
Not
missile.
yeah.
So
Flavorfully different because it costs 1 more energy to use, rolls 1 extra die, and is slightly more accurate. And does less damage.
yes.
You heard it from the man himself. So this is why you don't group up guys, but it's fine.
Assuming
my guys are tanky. It's fine. Of course, he's gonna get all 4 or land with all of them, and then deal 4
All
to
hits.
both of my guys, and then I'll
And
just
it
be
would only
really
be
sad.
3. It'd be
Only 3.
Yeah.
It's,
Move one
it's,
space,
it's
move 2
3, 4 up,
spaces, pay
I
1
believe.
energy.
Oh, you're right. I thought it was 4 up. I was just looking at the card. Nope. So
30.
3 damage. So they can survive it. Get something.
I don't know if I agree with placing your jet next to the guy he's going to target.
Well, that's a good idea. You should move your E-Jet next to the guy, so
that
that way
you
he
hit
get
yourself
yes.
This is true.
This is a good plan.
and get splashed on.
Yeah, that's a great plan.
Get splashed.
That doesn't seem.
How
I
do
feel
you
like
hit
you should
yourself
hit
with a
yourself.
machine
I
gun?
personally really
That's
like
You
impressive.
get ricocheted off of the bullets.
Oh, obviously.
Obviously.
You
That's
ricochet
actually-
off Gamound's beautiful sunglasses?
Yeah.
So it just reflects bullets, actually.
I'm gonna
So.
shoot the guy without retaliate.
What?
Oh,
I
the
did.
strategy.
No, they both have retaliate.
Look-
They
No,
don't.
they don't.
The ab doesn't have retaliate. I'm lying.
Alright, so I'm gonna steal some of
So yeah, the GMD here has
You have your
retaliate. There's so many dice. There are dice everywhere.
roll some dice. I'm looking for.
Oh,
Oh,
only
snap.
1.
So 1 damage to both of them.
Alright, so I'm gonna mark. Actually, I'm gonna do it. My dice are gonna indicate how much health they have left.
Oh,
Because I don't like doing
hit the other one.
unnecessary math.
That's fair.
So I just do it this way. That way I know at a glance what my guys are doing.
That's dice. That.
Stare into the abyss.
This stairs back.
Oh, what's this?
Pay an energy. Space.
The
3. I'm gonna. what am I
Egypt's
gonna do?
moving in. Do that melee
Okay,
attack
2. Yeah, I'm gonna 6.
6.
I'm gonna
for
use Etwal's amazing hover. over that
Empire
wall, please.
Sky Sabers. Oh, I'm sorry, Imperial Sky Sabers. My
Very-
bad.
Very important Imperial Sky Saber. 6 hit melee attack on E-type. Sanity. Madness. Absolutely.
So as Breeze gets his dice, he's looking for 4s and above. I assume you're targeting. Well, yeah, you have to target the ab, and that was only 3. It goes down to 1.
So yeah, 3 damage, so he's down. He's
As
else can I
Nice.
there's a lot of energy to do
Yeah.
stuff.
do? Yell.
Woo!
And go.
Alright, I'm gonna look at my SSM real quick. So I remember what his splash is for his missiles.
2 flash.
So I have to move my guys out of the way if I don't want them to die.
yeah,
Which
so-
I don't really want them to die. Not ideal. Let's... Should I target... I should probably just target the XL 100 with my SSM. That's probably the right call. So we're gonna do this a little weird,